Hello, hello. I am in bed and in my pyjamas. It is just about midday. I've just had a really early lunch of some tomato soup. I am feeling better and I am absolutely dying to get some stuff done that I've been putting on the back burner for the last 2 weeks, as I've been feeling so dreadful and been busy and so on. Stuff that I need to do around the house, stuff that I really want to get done crafting wise. This is really beginning to bug me. I'm getting overwhelmed with the thing that I love to do. I need to get a bit organised. Housework, do I really say housework? Meal planning, just life, normal everyday stuff that I just haven't had the energy to do. And I'm not going to do any of it, which is against all of my natural instincts, because I've got 3 days of work coming up. This is a new thing for me to be working 3 days on the trot, with 1 day in a new job on Thursdays, and I do not want to jeopardise that, and I do not want to go into work feeling like I felt last week. So I am going to take it easy. I'm going to force myself to. I was on the sofa and I thought, no, I'd rather be in bed, so if I want to shut my eyes I can shut my eyes. And I'm going to edit the vlog from yesterday, which will be fun. I like doing that. I'm going to watch a bit of Vlogtober, watch some other people's Vlogtobers. I've got a curly whirly that I've just broken up in here, so I'm going to eat that. And I'm going to take it easy, and I'll probably have a bath, sort of early bath, so that my hair can dry and I can straighten it before going to work on Wednesday. Not very exciting vlogging material, but this is daily life and this is real life and this is what is happening today. I just nearly died. Well, that might be a bit dramatic. I was trying to charge my headphones. I'm listening to V. Schwab's Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I loved her, Addie LaRue. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue was one of my favourite reads last year. But yeah, I needed to, sorry about my hair, I'm going to have a bath and wash it in a minute. I needed to charge my earphones and I couldn't get them to charge, so I was wiggling the chargy thing, the cable, and all of a sudden I became aware that the chargy cable thing had split and was smoking. I burnt my finger. So fortunately I didn't electrocute myself, so that's in the bin and they're now charging with a different one. That was a bit of exciting drama on a day where I've not even got out of my pyjamas yet again. So I'm getting a bit of a feeling that I might have the mental capacity to think about things. So I'm going to do a bit of a craft sort out. Thought I'd show you. If you're that way inclined, you might find it interesting to see the crafty things I've got. If you're not that way inclined, it's just part of my everyday. So I'm just going to do a bit of organising, and also it'll just help me to say it all out loud and maybe have a bit of a plan. And then I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to sit for a bit. Phoebe's just come home from school. Oh, by the way, the first clip in this vlog might be a bit grainy, because I realised when I was editing yesterday's vlog that I had hit, sometimes I accidentally hit the setting for the ISO number. It's supposed to be on auto, and sometimes I accidentally hit it and turn it off auto, and then it goes grainy. Anyway, I spotted it and I've rectified that, so it should all be back to its normal clear 4K. Hello Mia, have you come to say hello? I'm sitting in her spot. This is her new favourite spot, which also happens to be my favourite spot for sitting and editing and watching YouTube and crafting, because my light is here. It's my perfect little setup area. But it's your favourite place at the moment as well, isn't it? You're going to have a little wash. Yeah, so I've sorted that out, so the quality should be back to normal. Phoebe's going to go to her friend's house. She doesn't know she's going to be here for dinner, so it may be maybe the opportunity for Dan and I to have a bit of pasta tonight. We'll push what we were going to have tonight till tomorrow, which is Dan's version of jerk chicken, which is really lovely, but she loves that, so we'll save that for tomorrow. But Phoebe's not a huge fan of pasta, so if she's not around, we'll probably have something with pasta, because we love pasta. Yeah, so that's the plan. So I'm going to wait until they've gone, and then I'm going to sit down with a cup of tea and verbally give my list of things that I'm organising to get my crafting under control, so I can get back to it. I'm not sure if any of what I just said made sense. I'm trying to get a good angle, but the sun's in my eyes wherever I go. If I go over here, that's a new one. Nice background of the telly. Let me just pull my tea along. tea. Right, I've got a bath running, so to make me do this really super quickly. Don't know why I'm running a hot bath and having a hot tea. That's not going to help a perimenopausal woman, is it? Right, so first and foremost, I've been balling up yarn to make a full-size jelly roll blanket. This can continue. It's really fun balling up yarn because you don't have to think about it. So I may do a bit more balling up of yarn tonight because I'm going to have an early night, put on some YouTube and so on. So this is going to go upstairs with me because I may work on that tonight. In here, I've got my Cozy Memories blanket. Well, it's not blanket yet, but I've done my first strip and I've added in the first bits of my second strip. So this is, it's only going to be a small blanket, like a little lap blanket. And it's also, if I get bored of it, it's the right size if I wanted to turn it into a little cushion. I'm quite happy with this one just being on the go to pick up as and when. And because it's in such a gorgeous bag, leaving that bag sitting out on my hearth here, just in front of the fire, is quite nice to look at. So I don't mind that, it doesn't stress me out. Then I've got these 4 projects that are constantly in my eye line, and this one, so 5 projects that are constantly in my eye line that I really want to get to. Because, not that any of my making life stresses me out, but I want to have them finished and done and completed. Number 1 is my April cardigan, because I want to wear it, and it's so close to being finished. I've only got to do the button band and the sleeves. I've started the button band, but I'm not happy with the button placement, so I just need to go back just a little bit to reset where the buttons are, just so they can come up a bit higher. And then I'm away on the button band, that's fine, and then it's just the sleeves. So I really need to dedicate some time to doing this. It would have been perfect had I had any kind of crafting ability whilst I was unwell and spent all that time in bed, but I just didn't. So that is definitely one I really, really want to get done. I want to wear it, it's the right time of year to have it. I just need to set some time aside to sit and have some good time to work on it. In here, my little dodgy bag is my, oh my goodness. It's a pattern by Nancy, my friend Nancy Wheeler at Knits It Happy. And the name of it has completely escaped me. The Frose Shorties, they are toe-up socks and they are beautiful. I finished one whole sock. Look how cute the little ruffled top is, but it's too big. So I need to take it back to here and start the gusset increases much sooner because it's a bit too long in the foot. And I really want to do that. I really enjoyed making this. So I want to be able to wear them. The yarn is just so pretty. This is Cookston Crafts yarn. I'm not doing a knitting podcast. Don't get into too much detail. So that is something I also, but that's going to have to be an afternoon of taking it back, working out the maths. This involves maths and it will need concentration. I'll need an uninterrupted afternoon for that. Then I've got my on the go Strictly socks, which is fine. This is my Jolly Holly socks that I'm making in my friend Suzanne's yarn, Jolly Holly yarn. These are just some socks with a little bit of a pattern that I've put in just for fun, nothing fancy. But this is just something I'm working on as and when, like when Strictly's on or when we're just having a night in front of the telly. So that can just live about the place, that's fine as well. And also it's a really cute little bag, that's fine. Then I've got in here my mitts that I want to make the same as I made my friend Victoria. Just some plain knitted mitts with a colourway called Lady Macbeth. I've already cast them on. Sorry, coughing. I think it's because I'm having a warm drink. It's making me cough. She says taking another gulp of warm drink. But I haven't worked on those. I'm not so fussed about getting these done in a hurry, and also it's a really quick project. But that needs to go on my schedule. And then in here, this is the thing I want to get done first. These are my Creepy Crunkle mitts, and all I need to do is put thumbs on them. This is the first one here. Yeah, all it needs is a thumb and the ends to be woven in, and it's finished, and I can start wearing them when I start going out into the cold again. Not that it's cold enough for gloves yet, but I really want to get these done because they're a bit seasonal and at the right time. So I'm going to put these on in my pile to take upstairs. I'm also going to open a mini from my Halloween countdown from Suzanne. You saw me open the first one from the other day. I'm going to open the second one, and I'm going to tell you what I'm making. So I just went up and turned my bath off. It's not even halfway full, but just in case. So I'm going to open number 2. So if you are opening this countdown box and you haven't opened number 2, look away now, because I'm going to open it up. Ooh. Right, I'm going to hold it up, but I'm not going to say anything. And then I'll tell you when you can look back. So here's the name of it. Remember, the theme is Witch's Cottage. Okay, and then this is what the yarn looks like. Oh, how gorgeous is that? And look how nice it's going to look. Following on from the orange as well. Okay, you can look now. All the yarn has disappeared. I'm putting it back in the bag and out of sight, out of mind. So what I did was, for day 1, I split this little skein. So you get 20 grams each day, and I split it into 2 10 grams, thinking I could get 2 little projects out of this. Because let me see, I've got 13 times 20, so that'd be 240, 260 grams. So that's like 2.5, just over 2.5 skeins of yarn. Have I worked that out right? 12 times 10 is 120. So 12 times 20 is 240, plus 20 is 260. Yeah, that is right. So I split them in half, 2 little balls of 10 grams. And with the first one, I have started a triangular shawl called the Hot Chili shawl. I'll put a picture up of it here. I can't remember the designer's name, so I'll put that up there as well. It's a free pattern if you go and get it on her blog, which is what I'm using. And I'm just going to work each colour until it runs out and then join in the next one. And it's quite nice because it's got this little toothy bit that runs along the edge, like a kind of jagged toothy edge. And it's a really fun pattern to do. So I've done the setup row and I've done the first pattern repeat. So now I've just got to get the pattern repeat in my head. I might just write it out to put in with it. I need to put this in a project bag. Yet another project bag to get out. So that's what I'm going to do with my Halloween countdown minis, and then I've got the others left. So if I get to the end of this one and I think it needs to be bigger, I can add in more. But if I get to the end of this and it's fine, I can make a whole other shawl with the other 10 grams from each day. I think that makes sense, but I'm loving this first one. That orange, oh, it's lovely. Oh, lovely. I'm going to need a little project bag to put that in. What I would prefer actually is a little basket to put it in, so I can just carry it about with me. I might go to B&M or Dunelm and pick up a little basket, but for now it can just sit in the box with the rest of it. I'm not going to open any more of the extras just yet. Okay, so there we go. I've got a slight plan. I know what I want to work on, and I'm going to make myself a little schedule for the next couple of weeks to try and make sure I can get the stuff done that I want to get done, because I don't want to become the stuff that I love to do to become overwhelming. I love my little new coaster that I'm using, my little swatch for the jelly roll blanket. Actually, I did something wrong in my test. I missed a thing, so I'm going to start the big one so I can test that little bit that I missed in the pattern. But it's so fantastic, honestly. Her knitting patterns are fantastic, and it turns out her crochet patterns are too. It's just so cute. Right, I'm going to go and get in the bath. This cat has well and truly stolen my spot. You've stolen my other spot.
But you'll go to bed.
I have. There's nowhere I can point the camera where you can't see mess. This is all stuff for Olio. And so is this. Not Dan. Dan's not for Olio. The bag is. I was just coming on, I'll perch here. I look really pink. I had a bath about 45 minutes ago and I'm still a bit pink and warm. I'm all fresh and clean and ready. Another day of relaxation. That's 2 full days of doing very little. I'm ready to rejoin the human race tomorrow. So I'm going to say goodnight now and I'm going to head upstairs, watch some YouTube, read my book, have a hot milk, get an early night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. It'll be the first day of full recovery. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Mia.